I'm John Stewart. You know what time it is?
It is 10:30 on the big clock.
It's 10:30 on the big clock. It's 10:30 on the little clock as well. And that means it's time for Joke School. Joke School, our weekly correspondence course where we help the younger population in our community learn how to tell jokes better. Maybe you've heard of these popular correspondence courses that happen all over the country. People send away to learn the finer points of hotel, motel management. Some youngsters are studying law enforcement, others taxidermy.
And a lot of those are jokes. So, why not just cut through the chase and study jokes?
Those aren't jokes because I'm basing my whole business plan on them.
Hotel, motel management?
Well, just the idea of ordering a course in that. We talk a lot about different sorts of jokes and about making jokes appropriate for young people. And, we do specify that this program is meant for ages 2 to 15 years old. And, well, we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing, that kids aren't going off and telling jokes that aren't appropriate to other kids.
Now, you're saying the jokes aren't appropriate for kids. I mean, that's what you're worried about, right? That would be your nightmare, would be a kid that tells an inappropriate joke to another kid.
Yes. Well, I think, and it's always a moving target, what's appropriate and what's not. Here's a kid joke that was probably a fine kid joke at one point. My dog's got no legs. I call him Cigarette. And you say,
why do you call him Cigarette?
Because every night I take him out for a drag.
It's politically incorrect, but that's okay.
It's politically incorrect because it's talking about animals with no legs.
Disabled. Well, and almost kind of like abusive animals, I suppose.
And smoking, which is kind of fallen out of fashion.
So this is like an Uncle Paul joke book, in other words.
No, this is coming from a joke book. It's actually called 1,000 More Jokes for Kids.
But it's from the Uncle Paul era.
Oh yeah, this is from the Uncle Paul era. You can tell by the yellowed pages. These are all a lot of pet jokes. But it is a moving kind of target. What's appropriate at one point isn't appropriate anymore, perhaps. Did you find what you're looking for there, Carl?
Not sure if that's a live or a studio thing, but that might be interesting. Yeah. So.
Did you find a song you like there?
That's a good song. If I'm not sure what version it is of it, but
this one right here,
the top one. Yeah.
That one looks like it's that one's alive.
Yeah.
What about this one?
That might be. That's a decent song as well.
Okay. Well, we might get to that in just a little bit here. We would tell people what we're talking about.
That's no fun.
That would make for good radio.
Yeah, that's no fun. Everybody does that. For crying out loud.
And you're listening to, because this is technically Joke School. And
we need a Joke School theme, don't we?
Yeah.
We have some music.
Our technical team, yeah.
So we're talking about jokes about pets and why some of these jokes about pets aren't appropriate anymore. But really, we want to make sure some kids are getting their pens and papers out. There's, I know there's a little girl named Allison. I know there's a little girl named Emily. I know there's a little boy named Sam.
Oh. Have they all paid their $6?
No. This is not only a message to those young kids. It's a message to their parents.
To go to your mommy's purse and get out her checkbook. Well, I better stop there, I guess.
And then you can
get out a crayon,
an envelope, and a stamp, and write that letter to 70 Meadowview Plaza, Kankakee, Illinois. And I'm not sure if it's a plaza, a square, or a place, but it's here in Kankakee, Illinois, in care of Star Radio Group, in care of Joke School. Attention, Uncle Paul. He'll get that $6 per week fee.
Do they have to take that out of his Social Security?
I don't think we bring that up. So, Carl Moronich, you have is this a pet joke?
This is an animal joke. I guess a pet, yeah, sure, because the parakeets are pets, right? It can be. Not for me, personally, but that's a whole other story. My parakeet lays square eggs. That's amazing. Can it talk as well? Well, yes, it can, but it only says one word. Ouch.
Ba-boom.
Yeah.
Square eggs.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah. And see, that's a good one for, I would say, kids maybe over 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the assignment today for our youngsters listening at home is to take one of Mom's magazines. Take one of Mom's magazines that she's done with, or
not Dad's magazines, because
Yeah, the one. Yeah,
Field and Stream.
Yeah, Field and Stream. But if you find one underneath Dad's mattress, you just leave it there. Mom's magazine.
Field and Stream.
Red Book, Good Housekeeping. What is another good mom magazine?
Cosmo.
Cosmo. Oh, you read? Yeah, maybe. You know, take
House and Garden.
Oh, I think it's Better Homes and Gardens.
Oh, Better Homes. There you go. I know there was a house in.
Yeah.
Martha.
Okay. Yeah, Martha's got her own magazine.
I was just going to say Oprah.
Oh, yeah. But take your mom's magazines, take a pair of scissors, and find the funniest picture. Cut it out, send it to me here at WKAN, and tell me why the picture is so funny. That's your role for this week. And I'm anxious to see what the kids will do. That's your homework.
Is it? By the way, is this $6 every week or a flat $6?
It's $6 every week.
So go to your mom's. No, I don't.
Well, let's have one more joke for this week.
Well, I've got two. I've got a personal story of an animal joke that I tried to teach my daughter when she was in. It was either preschool or kindergarten when they had animal visit day, and my father-in-law took our beagle to school to meet all the little kids, and that went very well. But so from this experience, I tried to get my daughter to help me with this joke, because with a 5-year-old doing this as a comedy team, I thought we really had some potential. And that was that she was supposed to say, Grandpa brought Boo-Rum, who was our beagle, Boo-Rum. Mm-hmm. Grandpa brought Boo-Rum to school today. And I said, oh, that's good. Did he piddle on the rug? And she said, no, Boo-Rum didn't either.
That's good.
So,
that's good.
Kind of an incontinence thing. It's always fun to have some fun with the elderly. Yeah. But I couldn't get her to work with me on that, so it never really took off. The comedy team didn't really take off like that.
So it was just a one-joke comedy team.
At that point, yeah. When I saw it wasn't going anywhere, I guess I stopped writing. Yeah, right then.
Writer's block.
So the final joke, we're going to end with a big bang. And remember, kids, get those pens and papers out and get your mom's old magazines and cut out a picture that you think's funny and tell us why.
And to end with the animal joke, why is it dangerous to play cards in the jungle?
Ooh. Not sure.
Because there's too many cheetahs.
Oh, goodness.
That's a very good one.
That is actually a good joke for young kids.
Timeless.
It holds up.
Even today.
Even today.
Universally.
Even in these economic times, a joke like that's funny.